be quiet now?
No, you can talk.
Just make as much noise as possible.
Everybody get out your instruments. Just start blowing down the microphone.
Can you imagine?
That's gonna sound awful. If that's cut and it only cut, like, it doesn't get the first
you're
bit, and
live.
you just get blowing down the microphone, it's gonna sound dreadful.
It's
Oh,
come
is
up
it?
on my laptop.
Hey.
You're live.
I've got nothing.
We are live. There it is. I can see it.
There it is.
Crystal clear.
It looks good. Is that
Yeah.
Dragonite? I think you should
It
get
is.
the Dragonite, mate.
Nah,
Big boy.
they're pretty common.
I'm sorry, a Dragonite is common.
Well, they're not common, but like because I've got this catch combo, they like rare
It's a
Pokemon
common or
appear.
garden dragon.
What?
Shout out, house stranger.
I was gonna say Lawrence will get that, or at least I
Yeah.
hope he does.
Really?
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 For mate.
They'll definitely watch. Did you just say vote remain?
I've been
Vote Remain? No, I did not say vote
It's
remain.
a bit late
Sure.
for that.
It's all gone. It's all over.
Wait, hold on.
Toby.
Have we actually got anyone watching though? That's
Hold
the
up. I don't think we do at the moment.
It's just
Oh
five
no, we've
people
got
watching.
5
Yeah.
watching, but I feel like that's just us.
thing. Yeah.
Somebody, if you're watching and you are not one of us, write something in the live chat.
F in the chat.
It's not
Oh,
like you,
it's-
Lawrence, for God's sake.
Put an F in the chat if it's not one. So I say this, and the 2 people to say something are in the conversation.
Oh, no.
3 people.
Do like a formal intro.
Wow.
Do like a formal intro.
You're all so mature. I mean, we don't really need to do a formal intro.
Yeah, that'd
Why
be
not?
fine.
I mean, you're gonna need one for the highlights video.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, you don't need an intro for a highlights
Nah.
video. You just,
Yeah, but-
just stick the highlights
But
going.
then when you're in the highlights video, they're gonna be like, who are the random people talking?
Well, they can work it out.
Okay.
Guts, clearly you're running your own channel wrong.
Yeah, I am doing it wrong.
Says the guy who's
You
gonna
know, it's just-
make a competitive channel. Well, competitor.
Competitive countdown.
Yes. So Sam has decided that he's going to run a competitive channel playing Countdown, which for those outside the UK,
Street countdown,
is
actually.
sorry,
Oh.
Streaming
Street
count.
count.
A street
stream.
countdown.
Okay, sorry.
It's
Street count,
extreme.
whatever
It's
that may
extreme.
be. Street Countdown, where it's just like, I don't know, homeless people at the side of the road playing it with you.
It's countdown in the
I
street
don't know.
with like a big bonfire.
A big bonfire. Okay,
There's
so
a
it's just
bonfire.
like.
It's,
But Countdown, for those in the US, I don't know if you have it, is a game show on TV where you get given letters and you have to unscramble the letters and make words.
Mate,
Is
I would nail that show.
I feel like
would
we're
not.
discriminating against Australians there. We're just referring to
Well,
Americans.
I know we've got US subscribers. I don't
Well,
know that we've
you're-
got
your
any.
girlfriend doesn't
Your
count,
person
right?
you can look
using
on me.
like
We've got other people. We've got other people that are from
I'm
US.
joking. I'm joking.
You penis.
Oh, ouch. Oh, we're not even
We're
5
not
minutes in and I've
PC.
been
We're,
labelled.
we're not child friendly anymore.
Yeah.
Oh,
Family-friendly channel.
It's
Were
over.
we
They
supposed to
told
be
us to
child
keep it
friendly?
PG.
I mean, not really. I mean, I've definitely sworn on the channel enough.
Yes, you have.
So, my bad,
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
Guys, there's 7 people watching. So we have
Hey.
2.
I think 5 of them are us.
Yeah, well, we
I'm not
have
gonna lie.
2 extra people then.
Gus, you're not meant to reveal that to the viewers.
If you are-
Oh, we're meant to just be proud of the number that we've got. Yes, of course, we have many.
YouTube
Toby,
magic.
do you want to actually start doing some hunting? You're sort of just
I am.
floating about like
Well,
a
yeah,
butterfly.
okay, to be fair, I'm not really like. I'm just waiting
Hi,
for some
Emily.
rattatas to pop up.
Hi,
Oh, there we go.
Emily.
Hello.
Welcome to the channel. You can tell that we're all idiots already.
Oh, we've been labelled. Well, we don't have to be here. I say
Well,
we
yeah.
walk. Yeah, we
What?
walk.
You just
Yeah,
invite us on
nobody's
your
paying
channel to
you.
berate us.
Nobody's paying you anything.
I
This is why
know.
you wanted us to come on the channel.
I'll pay you in beer.
Hey, no,
We'll
I
hold-
know how
we
to
will
win
hold
the
you for
hearts
that.
and minds of the English people.
Beer within social distance.
Thank you very much for joining us. We hope you're doing well today and managing to stay safe during the crazy times that we are currently living through.
Yeah, so what are we doing to get through stuff then, guys? Like, how are we getting through lockdown?
Well, I think we know what I'm doing. I mean, we're sort of doing it now.
Oh yeah.
So that's what I'm doing. What are you guys up to?
Oh no, what have I been doing? Been working. That's been fun.
That's extremely
Classic.
exciting.
Wow, that was very thrilling.
Well, I don't know. I'm sort of flitted about doing random things. Like, for one reason, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna learn how to do a Rubik's cube. So I sort of learned how to do
Oh
that.
yeah, I'd forgotten you did that. So how quickly can you finish one now?
I think my fastest time is 1 minute 27 seconds, which isn't bad.
That's
is
not so
pretty good.
bad.
But yeah, I'm with you, Lawrence. I've just been doing lots of random stuff. Like, I've
Yeah.
been doing
Well,
old
what have you
things
taught
that I
yourself
haven't
to
done.
do then, Will?
Well, I've been sort of going back to old things I used to do. So I've been getting back into gymnastics, for example. I've been trying to like do stuff like
In your own
splits and
home?
backflips. Well, the splits I can do in my room, but I go into my garden with my mattress. To
I
try
was
and do,
gonna
like,
say your
backflips
house
and
is not
somersaults.
particularly big. I can't imagine the
No.
backflips and somersaults going particularly well in your bedroom.
I mean, even if it
Like-
was, my parents would be furious.
Like the rooms aren't like big enough. The single rooms aren't big enough to do a backflip in.
No,
It's like if your
definitely
house
not.
was open plan, it would be all right. But
Yeah. But now I've just been trying to do it in my garden and like just random stuff like that. What have you been doing during lockdown then, Sam? Just been doing lots of studying.
It's not good there.
oh no,
Here
that
we
does
are
not
in
sound
trouble.
good.
To give some context,
Do you have-
all of us are on a placement year currently at uni, and Sam, for his unit, for his course even, doesn't really need a placement year, so he's still been at uni and been going through the new exams during these times. But it's all worked out because he got his master's offers and he's back to pass next year.
Hooray.
Hey.
Toby, what are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm just trying to go up and down.
I mean, you
trying
said you
to-
were looking for Rattata.
Yeah.
And you've passed like so many.
Yeah, but they come up in the overworld as shiny, so I've now caught
Yeah, but
32, which is the catch combo you need for a 1 in like 300
Oh.
chance. So now basically all I have to do
Oh.
is keep going like in and out to try and find them in the overworld. So
oh, In and Out, famous burger bar or burger fast food chain in California and other states, but I can't remember what the other states are.
thanks for that input.
We get it. You've been to America. Jeez.
It actually very good.
Oh, it's America.
If you
of course
go,
it's gonna be good.
if you're in California, do go to an In and Out. It's very good.
I really want to
Although
go
I have
America.
to say that
It's on my bucket
I wasn't a huge fan of the fries. I don't know,
Ooh.
they were a bit grainy, but the burger was good.
Fairs. I really want
I'm
to go
now
to
going
America
to
at some point.
be I'm now going to be crucified by my girlfriend for saying that I didn't like something from In and Out, but you win some and you lose some.
Is there a place called Shake Shack?
Lee?
There is a place
Or is that
called
just-
Shakespeare, but I don't know where.
I feel like that's something that Toby's seen in like Superbad or something.
Probably. It's in some film, but yeah, I don't know. Thrilling.
Amazing.
Out of interest, is this Let's Go Eevee? I imagine so.
Yes,
rather
it
than
is.
Sword and Shield.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sword and Shield, you don't have like this sort of. You can't ride on Pokemon in Sword and Shield.
I
which
wish
is
they
kind of
had done
annoying.
that.
I wish they
yeah.
didn't. Yeah, it's like you take one step forward with they take one step forward with a game and then go two
Yeah.
steps backwards with the next one.
It's also like the fact that you
It's-
can't have them like out. Obviously, you can't ride around on them, and you can't have them out like with you in Sword and Shield. Even though, like,
No.
That was brought
Even
in
though
in,
this-
like Gen 5 Hot Gold and that.
yeah, that was
Gen
great.
4, yeah.
Gen 4, sorry.
So they had. Well, the first time they had any like following Pokemon was
Gen-
Pokemon Yellow, which was in the first generation.
Really?
Really?
So you had
Oh.
Pikachu. Yeah, you had Pikachu following you always.
I did
Because
not know
Pikachu
that.
was your starter. Yeah. And then they brought it back for Gen 4. They brought it back in Diamond and Pearl.
Did they not have it
there
in
was,
Gen 2?
No, they don't follow.
Oh no, it
Diamond
wasn't in Gen
Pearl.
2. No.
They do. If you, they had a place called Amity Square, which was just off of Veilstone City, I think,
I thought you meant
where
the
there was a
entire game.
select few Pokemon that you could have follow you. It's like Happiny, Drifloon, Pikachu, and a couple of others.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And then for Heart Gold, which was the Gen 4 remakes of Generation 2, they had following Pokemon again. They had partner Pokemon. And then they got rid of it, and it was just never mentioned that I know of until this.
Oh, Floodboi's here. Hello.
Hello, Floodboi. Floodboi's been following us for a while. What a hero.
A true hero.
A man of the people. Thank you for the congratulations, by the way. We are reading the live chat, so if people are watching and want to put something in the live chat to suggest things for us to talk about, or
Ask some questions.
yeah,
Please
we're
not the
sitting
political
waiting.
landscape of the world. Let's avoid that.
The what?
Yes, let's avoid politics if we can today. Toby, you're not doing very well at finding this shiny Rattata, are you?
Well, what am I supposed to do? It's
I
just
thought you
1
were
in
like
300 chance.
loads of them.
You just got to keep going up and down.
1 in
here.
300 is pretty small, isn't it? What are the original odds of catching, of finding a shiny? Aren't they like 1 in several thousand?
Yeah, no, 1 in 300 is pretty good odds, but it's still like not that. It's not like 1 in 10, is it? But
What happens if you accidentally run into something and then don't catch it then?
What do you mean? That's fine.
Well, if you
long as I don't
encounter
catch-
something else,
As long as I don't catch another Pokemon,
it's okay.
it's okay, I think.
Oh, okay.
Also,
See, I don't know. I've not played this game.
yeah, I haven't played it that much.
Is
I
it
can
worth
play-
it?
Probably not. I mean, if it
Probably
was like,
not. Okay.
If it was like
I'd
15,
quite,
20 quid, then I'd say get it, but
I'd
It's
quite
a, like,
you
full
guys to
price
do, like,
game.
a let's play of Breath of the Wild or something. That'd be quite
I
fun.
don't have that.
See, I have never played a Zelda game, so I
Same.
feel like if I'm gonna play a Zelda game, I need to like, I don't know, maybe play it on my own first or something. I don't know. Maybe we could put it on the
It'd be
channel.
quite a fun experience though. If it's your
Can you
first
do
time
co-op
experience.
in Breath of the Wild?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know, and
don't
I can't record
Not
my
story mode,
Switch.
so-
Yeah.
I love. Hang on, Toby. Can we please go back to the Magikarp back there? It's like flopping around. Like, that's amazing.
Have you not seen that before?
That's no, that is incredible.
Right, I'm going back, don't worry. Oh, I mean, we'll have to wait
Just-
for one to spawn, but...
Don't miss out on a shiny Rattata because I'm getting you to go back for a
Nah, it'll be fine.
floppy
Where are they?
Magikarp.
It's just some
Where is it?
tentacles.
It's like the one time you want one and you can't find one.
Yeah. I still have my Master Ball in this game. So if I find a shiny, I might just catch it in a Master Ball.
A shiny Rattata and a Master Ball, are you joking?
Yeah, but no. It'd be fine. There we go, there it is.
That is- Oh, I can't see it. You haven't got that yet. Oh, there's one. I see it now.
Hey.
Flopping about like an idiot.
Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's loads.
Toby's got an infestation of them now.
Alright, let's go back, try and find the Rattata.
Okay, so we probably... I sort of pawned off a bit earlier, but let's actually do a bit of an intro for people. So we have Lawrence. Say hello, Lawrence.
Hello, everyone.
Lawrence is a friend from university taking mechanical engineering, and he hates his life because of it. We've got Sam. Say hello, Sam.
Hello.
Sam is a mathematician and another friend from uni, but he actually likes his life, don't you, Sam?
Yes.
Just a little bit.
I've been
And we
labelled
also have...
here. I feel like I have
Yeah,
to
Lawrence-
play for a
Lawrence has been
stereotype.
labelled early. And we also have Will. Say hello, Will.
Hi there.
Will is yet another friend from university who is taking economics, which he loves, and he now works for the government, which...
Not gonna lie, I love my placement, but that's more because it's kind of a proven me given culture. Like, if you work hard and do something well, you will be given more work. Whilst I've heard lots of other people, economist-wise, in private firms particularly, are like the lackeys. They're like just given all the work that no one really wants to do.
Yeah, you
I st-
don't want that from your placement.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So have you been given like extra projects to do?
Yeah, like I've been given stuff which is like not even my manager will get, purely because I've proven that I can do it. Like it's quite nuts.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Not gonna lie. Lawrence, how's your placement?
It's really good. It's really good just to sort of get the professional engineering mindset, because like especially with report writing and that, I've become very good at writing like the university style reports, which has loads of detail and everything. But in the workplace, they sort of just want the facts and just want to get through the work. So it's been really good learning. And yeah, like Will has said, once you prove yourself, you start getting more and more independent, and it's sometimes a shock. Like now, when you're just sort of working on your own like project, and then you've got to sort of think of everything and try and get all the facts in. Don't miss any of the markers, and don't miss like any tests you could have done. So yeah, it's a really good learning curve, and I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I have to say my placement's been pretty good. If you're going to uni and you're taking a course and a placement is on offer, I would say do it. Because not only do you get a year out and get paid, you also get work experience. So it's not as fun as like a normal uni year, obviously, because you're working, and it's like it's not like being on a university campus where everybody is about, but it's good fun anyway. Like
but it's also becoming more important. Like lots of employers actually saying they look for people with placement years and that sort of experience.
But also like it really helps, like obviously in your final year as well. Like you think like someone just going into final year from second year, like without that whole year's worth of experience like working, obviously you gain so many skills from that, and then you go into your final year and then you like you feel confident enough to like smash it basically. Which is like with me, like I feel like if I was going into my final year straight from second year, I'd find it like really daunting, like with the final year project and stuff. But like now, obviously, because I've done my placement, like it's just feels so much less daunting.
It gives you a bit of confidence knowing that you can work to a high standard where people actually like monitor you far more closely.
Yeah. And you can even use like the coding languages you've learned as well and like had to use every day in your working life.
And even if you have a bad placement, you can learn like an area of like your chosen field that you don't want to go in. So
it's true. Guys, you're making me feel bad now for not doing what I think it's
I mean, it also has to apply to your future. Like,
we turn into a placement advertisement stream.
We're just a channel now for placement of the universities don't need to do any of these like open days or anything. Just come here.
To all 6 people watching, yes, do placement years.
5 of our 5 are ourselves.
Oh, someone's left because we're boring them.
Oh no. Should we talk about something else?
Yeah, let's talk about something. Let's not do the university's jobs for them. The government does. The government gets enough money from us without us doing their jobs.
Yeah, true. Who have we lost? Oh no, I can't believe we've lost our 2 non-us.
So is it just us
so poor.
It's just us. It is just us.
There's 4 now. It's dropped even further.
Well,
mate, both of my channels are on it. Don't.
Oh no!
Oh no! This has not gone well. Let's see if we can get more people to watch.
Maybe we should actually also give some context to how we all met, seeing that we all do completely different subjects.
Yeah,
people are thinking, how did these guys actually like meet if they're like?
How did these idiots in a world of other idiots come together to be friends? It's a good question. It's a question of life. Question. It's like what came first, the chicken or the egg?
The chegg. That's what came first.
The shag.
The chegg.
What is a chegg, Toby?
I don't know. It just came first, though.
It just came first. The chegg. Is that like a half chicken, half egg hybrid?
I guess so.
It's a Scotch egg.
It's basically an egg with legs.
It's a Scotch egg. It's got meat on the outside and egg on the inside.
Exactly.
Gus, we're not doing well.
Love it.
We're not doing well finding rattatas. Shiny rattatas.
You really aren't.
Why did you pick the most
Is
basic Pokemon?
Oh, I knew you were going to say that. Well, I just thought it'd be easiest, because then I can easily catch 32 of them, get the catch combo. And there's just a load of them on Route 1, so I just thought we could at least have a chance of actually getting a shiny Pokemon.
Have you caught 32?
Yeah, I have. But, like, if I went for a more difficult, like, rarer Pokemon, then it would take ages, because, like, and we wouldn't have a chance of actually finding a shiny on the stream. Whereas we actually have, like, a semi-decent chance with Rattata, because...
Anyway, we should probably answer the question we actually set out.
Oh yeah, how did
the
the
question we set out that we just
eggs.
didn't answer. I love it.
Oh.
Yeah, so what was the question? How did we meet? Yeah. So, who did I meet first?
Was
Lauren,
it Big Band? If it was Big Band.
Yeah, so...
But no, yeah. So we all went to this big band kind of taster day kind of thing. In
Big
Freshers
band
Week.
is like a jazz
It's a
band,
big band.
for those
It's a
who
band
don't
that's
know.
big.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
It is
like if you just call it
big
big band, it's not being funny for non-music people. If you
Yeah,
say
you're right.
big band, you always just get people saying, "So is it a large band?" Like,
Well, it's a jazz band essentially.
Jazz.
yeah.
Can we have a jazz battle?
Toby, stop.
Toby, one day,
anyway,
yes,
Gus
we
and
can have
I-
a jazz battle.
Gus and I both play the trumpet, so then we met because we were in the same section. Started chatting, which was nice. Our
And
friendship was
kids-
blossoming.
Everybody watching, don't bet. But the reason that we became close is because I'd betted on a football game, soccer game for the Americans, and the Bulgarians who I'd betted on weren't winning, and so
Bulgaria, bloody Bulgaria.
you know we just made jokes about how they were losing.
Yep.
Poor effort, if you ask me. They should have won. It would have earned
Yeah.
me like a couple quid.
Maybe we would have not been friends if they'd have won. Imagine that alternative timeline.
Ooh.
We should say
Somewhere-
disclaimer though
Oh, that is weird.
In an alternative
if young
universe.
people are watching, don't gamble. Don't gamble until you are of
Yeah,
age.
nobody gamble. It's bad for your health.
We should also highlight that Gus had bet 20p on this match. Like,
Yeah, I should highlight that when I do bet, I bet on accumulators and I bet like 10p at a time.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
how it
true.
starts.
Oh,
It all snowballs
that
from
is-
there. If you're gonna
Don't
bet,
gamble.
do what I do, which is like put £5 in your account, waste the £5 on bets, and then don't touch your account for the next like 7 or 8 months.
Yep.
It's a
Now the
bullshit.
actual
says-
way to gamble.
Floodboi says, do listen to them, gamble until you're shambles.
Floodboi, we do not condone that.
Quality. I love that. Don't gamble, be bad.
But anyway, back to the story. So yeah, so I played I'm Will. I play the piano.
I will.
What's that
Toby,
song
hi,
that goes
Will.
like that? I'm
Well,
with
I probably don't know my voice.
Piano
It's
Man.
an
or something.
AA meeting all of a sudden. Oh no.
Oh, can we please just call you Piano Man from now on?
Sing
it,
us
why
a
not?
song, you're the piano.
And then
man.
Toby and Sam both played trombone, and
Bass trombone,
And-
actually.
and then
Bass
Lawrence-
trombone. Excuse me.
Sorry.
What is this bullshit?
How
Lumping me
dare
in with the likes of Toby.
Incorrectly
Oh,
identified.
The innocent,
I'm sorry
He
for trying to
does
get it
not
back
like
on
it.
track.
the first square of the stream. Oh no.
I don't think it is. I think I said penis earlier.
Oh yeah, of course.
No, you said it
That's a
You
twice.
said it again. You just
That's a
said it
medical
again.
term. I'm not having that as a swear word.
Phallus.
Phallus. Yes. Let's. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Phallus. So yeah, so Sam plays bass trombone, Toby plays trombone. That does actually put them in the same section. Sam's just being pernickety and a penis. Sorry, phallus. Yeah, what were we saying? I'm very lost now in this
But I
story.
was just saying what everyone plays, and then Lawrence
Oh,
and Gus
and-
both played trumpet.
Yeah. So I then went got on a train home one random weekend to go and see my family and friends who were still living in my hometown, and I got a text out of the blue on a group chat that had just been made with 6 idiots in it, including myself, saying that they wanted to make a band. So we formed a band, 6 of us. It was 1 tenor saxophone, 2 trumpets, a bass trombone, and a tuba.
Will's very talented.
Yeah,
fair,
so there we made.
Storytelling goes, Gus. That was literally. We met and we became friends.
I suppose we should fill in how the group chat was formed, because Gus was on a train home. So Will and I sort of knew each other because the way the band was positioned, the trumpets were next to the piano, and the trumpets as a section weren't the best behaved, so we mucked about a fair bit, and Will sort of joined in the mucking about. So that's how
that was the single most lame way of saying that. Oh, we're not the best behaved.
Well,
you know, there's that. You know, there's that like classic nerdy view of musicians.
Yeah,
I've just fed into it about tenfold.
Well, yeah, we were pissing about at the back of the band because we're absolute lads.
Absolute mad lads.
There we go. So that's how Will and I knew each other, and then we were chatting at a music society social at the pub, and then just started saying we should do a jazz band because we were under the influence.
Was there as well?
I was there, yeah.
And then
if people
Toby,
under the age of drinking are watching, people in their own countries under the age of drinking, don't drink. It's bad for you.
It is. It makes us do stupid things.
Yeah.
It does. It makes you do stupid things. Don't do it.
But yeah, so
anyway,
you don't want to do that. You don't want to do
what?
that.
You don't want to do that. Sorry, that's going to make no sense to people that are watching this if they haven't seen it.
We'll
edit it and post.
Edit it in into the highlights.
I will. We'll link. Someone link the. Actually, I don't think you can straight up find that raw clip from the film.
No, I don't think you can either.
It's from The World's End. I don't know whether anyone's
the Edgar Wright film.
Yeah, in the Cornetto trilogy with Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead.
Which Toby and I a few times on the channel have sort of alluded to our love for.
Yeah, we put a fair few references in.
Yeah, well, I mean, a fair few. We literally started a serial arc and named all of the characters after.
Did we?
All of.
Oh no, that was the failed one. Maybe we didn't put that one up.
Well, the one that's gone up, the one that's on the channel at the moment, is that.
I still need to see that one.
Oh, it's good. It goes so horribly wrong.
It does.
If you haven't seen that, please do go and watch it. It's so funny. Because I should never have given Toby control.
It's fine. I was just too bold.
That's the story of the channel, isn't it? That's why we're 20 minutes late and stuff.
Excuse
me.
I was waiting for you to finish your political debate.
It wasn't my rant.
Political debate.
It wasn't like that. Excuse me.
I'm calling BS on Toby here.
But yeah, anyway, to finish that story, so we were chatting, we decided let's do this band, we gave it a shot, and we all just gelled quite well, to be honest. Like,
yeah, it was great.
All just seemed to work, and then, from there we sort of began hanging out more and that sort of thing, and pretty much in the same way everyone makes friends at uni. The more time you spend with them, you get randomly closer to idiots, and pretty much.
That's true, and now we're all living together next year.
The Clout House.
The Clout House.
When we
the Team 10 House.
For God's sake. When we first talked about this, Sam didn't want to live with us.
You didn't, Sam? Why didn't you want to live with us?
Ratted you out, Sam.
Because you're annoying people.
He's not wrong.
We probably proved that in the last 37 minutes.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
So, anyone who isn't us, can you actually confirm whether you understood anything, or it's just been noise coming out of the YouTube now?
Noise.
And do you feel like you've wasted the last 40 minutes of your life?
Yes.
Can I say yes?
Well, at least have a phone in the background.
Sam, you're in the call.
Sam, I agree with you. It's definitely a yes.
Yeah.
That's rude.
It's a hard yes, a strong yes.
Strong.
Toby. Oh,
come on.
Toby can't find it.
Caught any?
No, he still can't find anything.
This doesn't look like a very entertaining game. I'm going to.
No, it's really not.
Yeah.
It's just
really
supposed to be
not.
something that's going on in the background.
Floodboi says wasted is a strong word. Oh, that's actually very nice. I'm glad you don't feel like you've wasted your time.
Love in the chat.
I mean, that still sounds like you feel like you could have been doing more productive things, but you know.
Go on, Floodboi. We won't waste your time. Give us any question that you want.
Yeah, go on. What do you want to know about us? That's true. That's true.
That's
Oh,
true.
for God's sake, I knew it was coming.
That's got to go in at some point.
There. To be fair
That's
to
if
that.
he wants to know anything about us.
Yeah, just puts no.
Oh, he says, okay, here's my question. Oh, we're about to find out, boys.
Which is heavier, a kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers?
I love that. If you haven't seen that clip, I commented it into one of our videos. It's from like a sketch show called The Limmy Show. Is that right, Toby?
You know the guy's got like his own Twitch stream.
What is it
Like,
called?
he's kind of stopped doing comedy now and just does like Twitch streaming and YouTube.
Oh, but Limmy Show was so good, and it's on Netflix.
He's also made a sequel show called Limmy's Homemade Show, which is like lower budget.
Oh, I did not know
just
that.
for like? Did he do this during quarantine? Did he get bored?
I don't know. It's been released during quarantine, but I think he was filming before then.
It's so perfectly named for quarantine.
I actually didn't really know anything about the context
Floodboi
behind
says
the
he's
video.
thinking of something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just a sketch, Toby. It's like there's no
There's
no
background.
Well, you know, I just didn't know like the guy who does it or anything.
The bloke.
I just had
Yeah,
seen
it's
that
actually
clip.
pretty good. Like if you watch the first episode, I think like the first sketch is him just like staring at himself, and then like you've traveled like halfway across the country with him just like looking at himself.
I need
It's
to watch
kind of
this.
weird.
It's just like really.
It's like it's like he sees himself in the distance, and he's like, and like stares him down, and then like you go and see that version of him, and the same thing happens. It's really weird.
Oh, I think I may have seen that.
It's pretty good. It's a good program.
Whoa.
Floodboi says, "No offense, but why is your profile picture on YouTube so ugly?"
Oh.
We're all
These are
thinking it.
kind
We're
of
all
true.
It is. It's not the best thing ever. No.
We
But-
drew it.
We should.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Oh.
Oh, I paid some dude on Fiverr to do it, and it cost
Wait.
me £5 quid. And
Wait,
that
you
was
paid
all
someone? I had no idea you
Yeah.
did that. You didn't tell me you
To
did
the
that.
invoice, Toby.
Oh.
Cool down.
Oh,
It's fine. It's fine.
it's the
It was
channel's
like-
on the ropes.
It was
This
like a
track
five. It
coming
was
soon.
literally a £5.
I feel like we
So-
should change it, but
Yeah, we will eventually. We've gained 2 subscribers since we started this.
Have we actually?
We have. Hello, Throw a Bird.
I love it how I'm saying we. It's
Is
not my
Throw a Bird Jake Bird? Do you reckon?
oh,
No.
I hope
No,
it
I doubt
is.
it. I
Throw a
hope it is
Bird.
as well.
Hello, if you're in the stream.
Hello,
Oh,
yeah,
what a
hello,
legend.
Throw a Bird.
What a
Welcome to
legend.
the stream. Welcome. It's me, Jake Bird.
Oh,
That's
no
what
way.
he said.
Oh,
It's
this is
actually-
wild.
What a
Don't lie
hero.
to us.
Well, the problem is now we said the name, so we don't actually know.
Yeah, there's like no evidence, but
Prove it.
it's happened.
Prove it,
It's
Throw a
me,
Bird. Give us
Jake
your social
Bird.
security number.
Tell me the first 2 digits of your PIN number. Oh, I'm sorry. We didn't hear that. Give me the
Third
last
and fourth.
2 digits of your PIN number.
Oh, God's sake.
It's amazing.
It's very exciting.
Amazing
Oh, wow.
content.
Some top
Oh, no.
quality. Oh,
07,
no.
He's doing it.
Who's 27.
Uh,
Floodboi, they're both giving us their details.
This is how you make money out of YouTube. Now I understand.
Just lie.
The real way.
Just trick people.
Yeah. It's a con plan.
We've gained
God.
2 subscribers, by the way, boys, since we
Oh,
started this.
thank you.
Have we
So
though?
thank you to the 2 people that during the stream. Welcome to the channel. As you can tell, we're idiots. Normally it's just me and Toby. Say hello, Toby.
Hello, how's it going?
That was so enthusiastic, Toby. Thanks for that. But today we have additional people. We have extras, tag-alongs. We've got Will. Say hello, Will.
Hello.
We've got Lawrence. Say hello, Lawrence.
Hello.
And we've got Sam, who probably won't say hello because he hasn't said much.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
Alfred.
Yeah.
Alfred.
He didn't say anything either. There was a long silence. It was like,
Whoa! I just
We've
found a
got
shiny.
no
I just
idea.
found a shiny.
oh,
I just
it's a
found a
shiny
shiny.
Tangler though.
Get
It's a
it.
tangler.
It's not even the one you were going for.
I know.
Doesn't matter, just get it.
Oh,
Get it.
quick!
It wasn't even the one you were going for.
Oh, there we go.
Who cares? He's got one.
You're
Right.
an idiot.
What one shall I use? I'm gonna use a master ball.
Don't master ball it. Have
Go
you
for
only
an
got one
ultra,
master?
Go for an ultra.
I'll go
Maybe
for an
I
ultra.
think you should. Maybe I
I'll
think
go
you should
quick
put it
ball
into
first,
your
quick ball.
Pokemon Go.
Oh no,
When
this
you
is
get
not going
the chance.
well. This is not going well. I can't throw
You
this
just
thing.
missed it.
No, oh my.
Throwerbird's just quietly just giving more detail.
He's told us his entire social security number.
Oh no, it's. Oh, it's.
I like your
come out.
logo, Throwerbird.
Throw a bird.
I rate
Thank you
the-
for watching with us today. We
Guys,
hope
I'm
you're
worried it's
enjoying
gonna
it.
run away.
Toby, how are you so horrendous?
I haven't played this game in ages, and I can't remember how you actually throw it to the side.
I swear
Oh
you
my-
just caught 32 rap.
This is really
Yeah, but I
bad
used it in
hand-eye
handheld.
coordination.
I used it in handheld though.
Toby,
Oh,
that is
Toby,
shocking.
Toby,
Yeah.
Floodboi says he'll trade you a shiny Magmar for that Tangela.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I'll have a think on that.
Oh, go on, Throwbird. Write in the comment the short version of the long story of how you made the logo because it's sick. And then
Oh
I'll read it
my-
out for everybody to
no.
hear. If you're okay with that.
Gus,
Go
this
on,
is a
stay in
tense
the-
moment.
Oh, it's so tense.
I can't catch it.
I love how it just jiggles its beautiful
Oh my-
hair at you.
If this runs away.
What a sentence.
Oh no! It just ran away. No. Oh no.
Is that what you say to your girlfriend, Gus? Oh, jiggle your beautiful hair at me.
Jiggle your beautiful hair.
Okay, we've made a horrific
I
mistake.
can't believe you've done that.
I
Well, at
can't
least you
believe
didn't
you've
lose the
done that.
Rattata
Yeah.
combo.
You said don't use the
Rip.
master ball. I should have used the master
Oh.
ball.
Don't throw a Master Ball at a single shiny. Surely the odds of catching it are the same as a normal non-shiny Pokemon of that sort. It's just you missed it a million times.
Oh, you know why? Because I have my keyboard in front of the sensor. That's probably
Oh,
why.
rip. That is a monumentous error.
That is an unfortunate.
Throwerbird says that the short story of the long story of how he made his logo is, well, it's a guy throwing a bird. So there
Is
you
that-
go.
Is that metaphorical, like someone flipping the bird, so that he's just swearing?
Oh no.
It could be.
F's in the
It
chat,
could
please.
be.
Numbskull. Ow.
Ouch, Toby.
Haters. The haters.
Toby, you're being called out in the chat now.
It's fine.
I can't believe
Throwerbird
you've done
diss
that.
track coming soon.
Diss track. Oh, I love it.
To be fair, I think I'm running low on Ultra Balls as well.
I thought you had 30 odd.
Yeah, I
Although
might need to go
to be
buy
fair,
some.
you've just thrown away 30 of them.
Yeah, throwing them to the
The
side.
thing is I can't use. It's so much easier to catch them in handheld, and I can't use the handheld thing because otherwise, then it will completely disrupt the stream. So. it's not
Oh,
going
right.
well.
Can you not set it up to throw the ball normally? How you had it so that you were throwing it with the controller.
Yeah.
like with the motion? Can you not have it so you can just sort of like throw it like without the motion?
I don't know. I don't think you can do that.
Like it was just a query. I've never played this, so
I don't know. Maybe you can, but
or would you have to do it like the Pokemon Go style? Catching.
I don't really know.
Why don't you play with Eevee? Sounds a little bit like that. If you really read it wrong.
Partner play.
Oh, he's gonna play with Eevee. Partner play. That is horrific. Secret technique.
Excuse
That's
me.
also pretty bad.
This is a game for children.
Yeah, what have you done? You've ruined it.
Oh, you should never read things on Pokemon as if they're inappropriate.
Right, let's go get some balls from the mart.
But to be fair, I swear the Pokemon anime is for children and has loads of adult jokes. I haven't watched it since I was very young, but I swear it used to have loads of like inappropriate jokes in it.
Probably.
I believe it is the real Jake Bird, by the way, because Jake Bird has just messaged in one of our many group chats saying that we're streaming.
The man himself.
The man himself. We have 105 subscribers. Welcome to the 3 people.
Let's get some balls.
Throwerbird says, "Let's get some balls." Toby, you've got to stop saying that.
What shall I sell? Because I don't have much money to get.
Your body.
I don't think you can do that in this game.
Wait, what game can you do that on?
I don't know, like GTA 5 or something.
Prostitute Simulator 3.
Have you played that?
I don't know. Is that a game? Toby, you're telling me that's a real game?
I don't know.
I don't want it to be a real game.
Maybe I'll sell some of these.
Floodboi says, better start slinging some leg.
What?
Oh, it's amazing. I love it. So welcome to everybody that's watching right now. If you're in the chat and you haven't put anything already, say hello. Actually, put an F in the chat, please.
F in the chat for the shiny that got
away. For the Lost Tangula. the shiny getaway that Toby screwed up catching quite badly. Toby, you have to put the mess up on the highlights.
Oh yeah, of course.
It has to go in the highlights.
That is the ultimate highlight.
We got an F from Floodboi. We got an F from Throwerbird. I don't know why I keep sometimes referring to him as Jake Bird and other times as Throwerbird. So it's like Jake's having a weird combination of how I refer to him. Sorry, Jake. Much apologies.
By the way, if you're wondering why I'm so slow to do things in the game, it's because I can't process 2 things at once. I'm trying to process the conversation and trying to do stuff at the same time in the game.
Oh, sure.
Toby, who is possibly one of the most intelligent people I know on the planet, is also the most incapable of doing anything.
Computer science. And
yeah,
he doesn't do anything to do with computers.
That is true.
That's true.
That is very true. Oh, Jake forgives me. Thanks, Jake.
Oh.
It's a very wholesome moment. Toby, does your Rattata catch combo increase the chances of finding a shiny Raticate as well?
I think it increases the shiny chance of everything.
Of everything?
Apparently.
I was going to say, is that just like a
the thing
legit shiny?
The thing is to be fair, I can look this up like right now if I need to, but when
I'll do it. I'm the fact checker.
Okay, when I was shiny hunting before, I was trying to find out whether like you only get the increased shiny odds for that catch combo Pokemon. And I couldn't actually find a clear answer because I swear like someone said that it increases the overall shiny odds. So I could catch 32 Rattatas and then go and
find
like,
any
hunt like a shiny Dragonite or something. But I don't know. I just thought that would be that probably wouldn't make that much sense. I don't know. It makes more sense for like, you know, you get a big catch combo and then you have a good chance of getting a shiny of that type. But I don't know. Maybe that explains why I got the shiny Tangler. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, if you could look that up for me, that'd be great. Because
well, I'm trying to look it up.
If I look it up, you'll hear the spamming of the keys on the keyboard, and that'll be a bit loud.
Yeah. Sorry, everybody. I'm not looking at the chat at the moment, so you'll have to rely on the others looking and reading. But I can't see that it does only set it for one Pokemon. So how's exercise been going for everybody recently? Is everybody still there?
Lawrence is your key man to talk to about exercise.
The miles are strong with this one.
Lawrence, are you still present? Oh, that is not a good sign.
That is poor.
Well, I'll talk about my exercise then.
Lawrence has just left. Joined. Lawrence?
Hi,
He's trying to talk.
Sorry if I said that wrong.
Hi, Flubble Double. Welcome to the stream. We're sort of just wasting everybody's time today, and we're very sorry, but we hope everybody's enjoying it.
Oh, I'm back. Sorry to everyone who missed me from
Yeah. Well, I'll start with the exercise. So
throw a bird. Wait, throw a bird. So Jake says, I ran up a small hill today and almost passed out. I think that's where we need to start this.
Was it an anthill?
An anthill. Shut up, Toby. We need to start this. At a low standard. So I'll start because I'm the least fit and healthy. Because in the last probably 6 months, the most exercise I've done is over the last 2 days, where I've been for 2 20-minute bike rides. Yay! Floodboi says he tried running a mile and made it halfway and then threw up. That sounds like an awful experience, and this is why I don't exercise.
That does sound a bit intense.
Anyway, let's step it up now. So from my...
But wait. For all we know, he could have run like half a mile in like a world record and then just thrown up. So.
It's very good.
He did a minute 30.
Yeah.
Half a mile in a minute 30. Okay, so we've had my lack of exercise where I'm a bit tubby. Let's go a step up. Who's next?
Who's going to step up to the plate?
What?
Who's going to take on the mantle of doing only just more exercise than me?
It's probably Sam, isn't it?
Probably me. In that I do actually do exercise, but not the other guys' level.
Wow.
Go on, give us some details.
Details? You want details?
Oh, that's a bit
That's a bit too embarrassing to say how little.
This sounds like I've done more exercise than Sam over the last week.
To be honest,
because he's not
last
willing
week,
to
you
give
probably
detail.
have over the last week. I've been doing shockingly little.
Floodboi says that it took him 6 minutes. That's a pretty good pace, if you ask me.
That is pretty good, yeah.
I mean, at least you got out and did something. There's people just not doing anything.
Yeah,
so.
that's the first part, just getting out.
Sam.
Yeah.
Look, I'm taking the moral high ground now because I've done the first exercise that I've done in months. Like,
Well,
it made me feel healthy.
He has the high ground. No one can stop him now.
I'm next. I've recently began doing lots of running. But
weird flex,
to give some
okay.
context, I have absolutely no stamina. Like, I'm running like times about half the time that Toby and Lawrence can run. So I feel so slow.
So just for context, Toby and Lawrence both actually do running like with athletic groups. So when we compare ourselves to Toby and Lawrence, it's not a really fair comparison to make. But anyway, continue.
It's a good point, but still, aspirations. So yeah, I'm probably the next level up in that I try and run every day with a rest day and that sort of thing. And now get ready to hear the 2 insane people who actually do running properly.
Go, Lawrence, you go first because Toby can't concentrate on 2 things at once.
Well, no, wait. I think Lawrence does more than me, so I'll go first.
Well, in the past week, I haven't done barely any running because I've had a bit of a Achilles niggle, so I can't I can't
Oh,
run.
this is the other thing that always. Lawrence is always injured.
I'm not injured. I'm just out of action for a bit. Stop. I try not to be.
Out of action.
Missing in
I
action.
try not to be.
Yeah, I do try. I've had a pretty good run up until now, but in my heyday, for the past couple of
In my
weeks
heyday.
before this week, I
You're
was doing
21.
In his
Yeah.
heyday. Lawrence has like a post-it note forehead that reads out of order.
Yeah. Before
He
then,
what?
before then, I was doing about 95k a week. I was doing
Oh my god,
90,
that
95K.
just makes me want to die a little bit hearing that.
So I was running a fair bit, but then I just picked this up, so I just reduced the mileage to not do any actual damage. So I'll probably be back, hopefully by Monday.
Before we move on to what Toby does, and he stops playing the game because he can't concentrate on playing and talking, Flubble has said he doesn't bother shiny hunting anymore because he's had too many bad experiences. So I
Oh,
think he can relate to you, Toby, and your loss of the
Yeah.
shiny tangle.
that was not a good time. Yeah, in case you didn't
That
see
was-
that. In case you didn't see that, so I'm currently, well, kind of shiny hunting a Rattata. Although I think we've realised that the catch combo increases the odds for all Pokemon now. So I'm pretty much just shiny hunting for anything. But I came across a Tangler, and then when I went to catch it, my keyboard was in the way of the switch sensor, and I completely messed up on so many catches until it ran away, and it was just a disaster.
He goofed.
I did.
He had a
Dumb
big goof and a
indeed.
massive gaff.
But
Okay,
yeah.
Toby, I believe it's now your turn to
Well, I mean,
go through
I'm
the
not really
exercise
that.
and shame the rest of us.
I'm not really that different from Lawrence, really. I mean, I've been doing about 30 to 40 miles in the last sort of basically few months. I mean, that's what I would normally aim for anyway. I don't know what that is in kilometers to compare to Lawrence, but I'm probably doing slightly
Oh,
less than
fuck,
Lawrence is
no.
doing because, well,
But Lawrence is out
he
of
trains.
order.
He is out of order, but he's
I'll be
training
back
for
soon.
a half marathon, and I'm training for like 800 and 1500. So it's quite the difference in
Yeah.
distances. But
35 miles is 54 kilometers.
well,
So
there you
Lawrence,
go,
how many
then.
half marathons have you, or how many marathons have you done this year?
Marathons, 0.
None. How many halves?
This year only 1 because it's 2020. It's early.
Only.
Yeah, that was the bar
Wait,
path.
how many was
because
that? I
last
missed that. Just the one.
one. But that was
Just-
the bar path, which was the last
It's
public
just the
event.
one half, actually.
Just the one half. Actually.
Come on, you should have gone with that. That
Good
is
of, sorry.
poor.
Yeah, I
Um,
missed that one.
I mean, it's one more half than I've ever done in my life.
Yeah, same.
So, you know, kudos.
Uh,
How many have you
um,
done in your life?
I haven't actually done that many. How many have I done? I've done...
He's gonna have to try and count them up on his hands now.
Hang on,
Look at this man go.
marathon.
Might be here for
I've
a while.
done 5. 5 in my lifetime.
A solid 5. I thought you'd done more.
Wow.
That's
But I mean, a half
quite
marathon
a lot,
isn't
though.
like something that you can
That's
casually
pretty
like
insane,
do.
yeah.
Like, you can't run like an all-out half marathon like every so often.
You
You know,
can't do it every week.
yeah,
you've
mate.
gotta-
I'm gonna step outside and do one tomorrow.
do it. Dare you.
I actually, I genuinely think it would kill me. I think I'd end up in hospital. Like, I'm not even joking.
It
I
depends how
genuinely
quickly you
think-
did it, though. Like, if you
could just
got
walk
out, if
I
you
could
got
walk
out,
it.
you would
Yeah,
not
I
stay
could
out.
walk
it. I could definitely walk it.
Well, like, what about like
But-
running at kind of like walking pace, like running really slowly?
What's the point in running at a walking pace? You might as well walk.
Well, okay, like running at like a fast. That is true.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say that in such a sort of shocked and condescending way. I'm very sorry.
Oh yes, we got another shiny Pidgey. Here we go.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I say another one. I mean, I got one off screen a few weeks ago.
So Floodboi said catch a shiny when Sword and Shield came out. I stayed on Route 1 just killing Wooloos and then he gave up.
Come on, come on.
Except it doesn't actually say Shield, it says Sheila. So he tried to catch a
Sheila.
shiny Wooloo when Sword and Sheila came out.
What's next? Karen and something.
Another
Karen and-
wild Karen appeared.
Karen
Oh,
and
no.
the manager.
Can he redeem himself? Here we go, everybody. Play
Here we
some
go.
music.
Oh, here we go. Come on.
I've just seen
Oh,
the
bloody
lips,
hell,
like,
Toby.
oh,
I moved my keyboard out of the way now. Hey, we got
oh, nice
got
one,
it.
Toby. That is solid work.
it. I now have 2 shiny Pidgeys.
Can I have one?
Oh, the only thing is we've lost our catch combo now.
Oh, that's true.
That is true.
I suppose
there
that's
we
a
are.
reason why you'd want to get the Pokemon that you actually want to get a shiny of.
Yeah.
Maybe. Because if you
Oh,
want
well.
more than one.
Right, what should we catch combo now? Probably just Pidgey. It's fine. Because that'll be
Just a
easy.
Pidgey. A common or garden Pidgey.
Common or garden?
I
Or is
love
it
that.
basic brown?
It could be a basic brown, to be fair.
Basic brown. Just that you and I can have a conversation.
Right.
It's all Lawrence talks about. Childhood books.
Childhood books and run.
Written for 8-year-olds. But, to be fair, they are
That
good.
makes me out to be something very different.
Yeah,
dear.
that is kind of true.
Right, here it goes.
It
The
does
catch
sort
combo
of make
starting
it sound like you
again.
can only talk to children.
Disclaimer, the
That's-
people I'm talking to right now are over the age of 18. We are.
We
okay.
are. Just slightly over the age of 18.
Stop making it sound worse. What are you on?
Sorry, Lawrence. Sometimes you just have to make other people look bad to make yourself look better.
Fair enough.
I'm joking. I don't actually live by that.
Yeah, you gotta understand the grind.
Floodboi says I may need to see some ID.
Oh no.
What's that offer?
That is actually a quality comment. I love it.
Oh. Floodboi
That
is
is.
killing the stream. I think he's got like 2 out of the 3 best comments. The other one was obviously throw a bird with I threw a bird and I was a man.
Ooh.
It's a man throwing and bird.
And bird.
Oh, have you all seen the
No.
Blues Brothers back on Netflix?
It's on Netflix.
Oh, wait,
It's
what?
back on
Exciting times.
Netflix.
Oh, what a film.
That is an exciting time to be alive. I'm not. Oh dear, Toby, that was a poor throw. The first one for this Pidgey.
We got
So,
29 of those throws.
We're
to go.
very sorry to everybody that is watching at home, but Toby's streaming this and we're all watching the stream, so like
I have a delay between the
yeah,
voice
we've all
I
got a
have.
delay on what we're seeing. So everything that we comment on in the game is slightly delayed.
Well, I could try and share my screen with you guys, but it probably just lagged my.
Nah,
computer.
there's no. So, Gus and Toby,
Yes.
how long has the channel been up and running?
It's a couple of months. It's nearly
Yeah.
2 months. I think the first video we posted was like the 27th of March.
Which is kind of like when the lockdown started.
Yeah, so we only started recording when lockdown started. And the first one we recorded was Animal Crossing, I think.
Is
that right, Toby?
Yeah.
I think so.
And that went up on the channel on the 27th of March. And then from there, we sort of dabbled in it a bit.
Done 32 videos since then.
Have we?
I've just
Nice.
recorded.
Yeah, well, we the first sort of 4 or 5 videos came out sort of fairly randomly. There was no sort of schedule to it. It was just whenever we could be bothered to record and then edit and then post. But since sort of the middle of April, I've been trying to get the Nuzlocke up every 2 days. And then any additional videos that we were doing, we were putting up in the gaps on the days off. But actually for the last 8 days, 9 days maybe, we've put a video up every day. So yeah, it's at the moment we're pretty on top of it. Daily content. So don't know what's going up tomorrow.
That will be the 3rd episode of the Pokemon Versus.
Everybody go and watch the Pokemon Versus series if you haven't already. They are all played on Pokemon, so they're just like they are Pokemon videos like the other content on the channel, but it's Toby and I battling against one another with silly rules that we've made up ourselves for what Pokemon we can and cannot have. So do go and check that out after the stream. They are good fun. They don't get as many views as some of the other stuff on the channel, so that's why I'm giving it a plug.
Plug.
Plug. You've got to plug your own stuff sometimes.
Plug it right in.
Plug it. I suppose we ought to thank Mystic Umbreon again, Toby, because we would not be at 100 subscribers right now if he hadn't done a shout out for us.
I hope at some point he watches this, but
I hope he does as well. I doubt he'll make it to this point though, because
that's fair. It's a long way. It's a long road.
71 minutes into the stream, so put this at the start of the highlights.
Yeah.
Mystic Umbreon, shout out. We wouldn't be at 100 now.
Do like they're doing podcasts and take like 10 5-minute segments and just put it as a new post saying, "Oh my god, new content covered."
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's
like
fine,
the H3 podcast, where he just like puts clips.
They all do that. They all do that. They release the whole one and then they like clip it down for the next 2 weeks or something.
Yeah, they do weekly uploads and then spend the rest of the time uploading clips of said podcast.
Of the same thing that they posted. Well, to be fair, we're doing that because we're putting a highlights reel up.
Yeah, that's true.
So that people don't have to watch through the whole.
Yeah, I mean it's been going well over an hour now, so.
I mean,
it has.
If the people want more.
Give the people what they want.
give
people
build it and they will come.
If people want it again,
I love that. What a great quote.
A structured
Yeah,
format.
do
we
let
could
us
actually do this with actually a script and topics to cover rather than us just
not
being
scripts,
idiots.
but
Well, yeah,
No,
not a script, but sort of topics to cover. Things that have happened, but at the moment, things that have happened in the week just include COVID, so it's a bit boring.
Yeah, but we can reminisce about stuff and debate about the cinematic universe and whatnot.
I love how we're bringing Marvel into this already.
Oh, no, not this.
well, yeah, do let us know if you do want something more structured and more podcasty like, because ultimately this was the idea just as a celebration.
Can we call
it? Was so basically, if you'd like to see or hear more of Will, Sam, and Lawrence on the channel, if you'd like to hear more of our weird ramblings, then let us know. Put some comments below saying that you'd like to see more of this, and we'll try to get one out every now and then. We'll try and stream it, I suppose, and we'll make it more structured, and you'll have more of our strange ramblings into your lovely ears.
Yeah,
your lovely ear holes.
I won't be as mad as this, because this is 70 minutes already.
Yeah.
That is a whale of a stream. Oh my god.
To be fair, it's involved Toby not finding anything for about 45 minutes.
True.
Yeah, to be fair, all they're watching is Toby flying up and down on a Charizard. It's top quality, that.
It's just supposed to be background content.
Sam N says he wants content with just Sam.
I think that's a really good point. I
think
I
Sam
fully
is...
endorse that point.
I think Sam's going to make his own channel about countdown, street countdown.
Just give him the Sam corner.
Oh, Throwerbird says he wants content with just Sam as well.
2 requests now.
Everyone wants some street countdown.
Floodboi says, yeah, just give the channel to Sam.
I guess we have to do it now.
It's on the move, it's an absolute movement.
Look, it's a movement. There's a protest going on in our own. Will says give people what they want.
Hand it over.
This is amazing. You're like, we'll get a petition going and we'll send it off to the government.
A disclaimer to everyone who wants only Sam. You'll be hearing the word basically a lot.
Oh,
So
you would.
Be prepared for that.
Lawrence had said Sam N for president.
Oh no way.
Give the people what they want.
Well, I mean, he'd be interesting. I think he'd say as many sort of silly and sort of off the wall things as Trump does, but he might have some good ideas thrown in there.
To be fair to him,
That's
Sam is the most politically aware out of all of us.
Yeah, him or Gus. I can just imagine Sam doing his speech, but in a banana costume. That'll be
incredible.
I need to actually get a banana costume. I'm feeling like banana costume is going to be the way to go in the post-COVID days.
The new banana mark.
Sam, can you please tell the flamingo story?
No,
which one? Which one?
Which one?
There's a few.
Let's go with the clubbing one. Oh, I mean they're both clubbing.
Clubbing?
No,
You know the one that I mean,
the
bridge one.
Bridge
The
bounce.
one you mean?
Oh.
Oh my! Did that happen in bridge? The other one?
Oh, the time I tried to go into a club with a flamingo outfit and they rejected me. The bouncers told me to go away.
And then what did you do, Sam? You went onto their Facebook and you left them a 1-star review saying that they discriminated against flamingos.
And then we went to another club nearby and just started bitching to that club's staff about bridge.
Bridge is a club in the city that we go to university, and basically they didn't let Sam in because he was wearing a flamingo outfit, so he complained, and then we went to a different club in the same city, literally like a meter up the road, and told them all how awful Bridge was.
But the clubs aren't great though. They're all, because they're downstairs, they're all like full of mold and that. I swear I've seen mold in some of the toilets or something. They're just
100%.
I think there's worse
I'm
things.
not gonna lie, there's worse stuff in the toilets than
There's
mold.
worse than mold, yeah.
Also, to answer Floodboi's question, we're not all in flamingo outfits. It's just
Oh yeah,
Sam.
it's just Sam.
That would be
Just
quite
Sam. To
spectacular.
be very clear.
Floodboi says, please elaborate on the oven egg.
Oh wait. What?
That is well.
That's
Toby.
the a million
Jcast for the oven egg. So I replied in the live chat saying that the oven egg is a cursed story.
That is a forbidden tale.
But you must tell it now, Toby. You
Well,
must tell the oven.
How about if we get 200 subscribers? I'll tell the story.
Piss off, tell it now.
Wait, no. I like this plan, Toby. 200 subscriber special will be the oven egg story.
Is this what it's going to be every time? Every extra 100 you get, you tell a stupid story about yourselves.
Look. The other YouTubers do it, and we're just following suit. We didn't create the system. We just employ it.
The system.
It's an oven and an egg. I mean, there's not really anything more to the story other than an egg was put in an oven.
Nah, there's quite a lot to that story. There's a whole lead up to why the egg went in the oven. And there's some aftermath as well. The aftermath lasted a while.
God. Oh no.
Nice, Toby. You got a catch combo of 22.
I know, we're getting there.
He is. Floodboi says for 200 subs you've got to reenact it.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
We can probably do that
It'll be the first vlog.
if we're all at uni by the time we 100 subs. We could actually genuinely do that.
That would be.
Because we'll all be living in the same house.
An egg in his oven, like right now.
Toby, go down to your
Right
parents'
now?
oven right now and put an egg in it.
I'm not gonna do
Why
that.
can't you recreate on Animal Crossing? Is it like get like an oven or something and try and put an egg in it?
Let's play Cooking Mama.
Let's play Touch the Stove.
Touch the stove.
No. Anyone watching who's young,
Touch
do
the
not
Stove.
play Touch the Stove.
Yeah. God. Touch the stove.
No stoves were harmed in the making of this podcast.
God's sake.
Oh, it's a
Have I told
podcast
you
now.
the time I broke a stove with a cake?
What?
It was my 18th birthday and I was quite drunk and I had some big like 5-litre kegs of ale. And,
Oh, you said keg. I thought you were like cake.
I thought you
I
said
was like,
cake
what?
as well.
I was like,
Sam
that's just
Sam
random.
told us the
like,
story.
An eggplant or something. I
You
was
guys
like,
don't
what?
listen. Jeez.
So Throwerbird says he'd kill to see some Cooking Mama.
Can you get that on the Switch?
Do you want me to look?
Yeah, if you want.
And I'll have a look for you, mate. And we can see if we can make some Cooking Mama content.
What
Now
is
that would be
Cooking
top
Mama?
quality. Well, you're a mama, and you cook.
Just
I actually don't know. I've just made that up.
I had it on DS.
Oh, I was sold. I was like, oh, so it's a cooking show.
Let's see. Cooking Mama.
But yeah, Sam, continue your story. Was it finished?
Oh
or
yeah.
were you partway through?
I've kind of forgotten that. Anyway, I just ended up breaking the stove with the cake because I kind of dropped the cake on the stove.
Nice.
Nice.
Did it explode? Did the cake explode?
No.
Oh.
I didn't even notice this had happened till like the morning after.
Nice.
Sam had some temporary memory loss due to nothing that he consumed the night before.
Yeah.
Although, Sam, I think I might be able to top that. On my 18th, so as Gus has said earlier in the podcast, my house is quite small, so we couldn't really hold a lot of people in it. So we had it in my garden instead because it's quite big. And we have a trampoline. And even though I told people don't go on the trampoline,
I don't like
there are a few people sitting in the trampoline just sort of having like a deep discussion or whatever. And then one of them was feeling the effects of alcohol. And
don't drink if you're underage.
And let's just say I was having to get orange out of the trampoline for the next week.
Orange?
How do you get orange out of a trampoline?
Have you ever played cricket with an orange?
It was vomit, everyone. Like, come on.
But have you ever played cricket?
Don't drink, kids.
What do
No,
you know
great.
about cricket?
Who has played cricket with orange?
I've played cricket with an orange.
You
Why?
can do many
Why?
things with oranges.
Because when I was Sam, right. When I was about 12, I went on scout camp, and we went to the beach, and our scout leader told us that we all had to take some fruit. So, obviously, being snobby little kids, we were like, "Oh yeah, we'll take the fruit. We'll take the fruit, but we won't eat it. What we'll do with it is we'll play cricket with it instead." So we took an orange,
a Somerset farmer.
and then
Oh my
played
god.
cricket with it instead, which
God's
was great. Safe to say that
Surely
our scout
it would
leader was
explode.
very happy with us, and we had quite a lot of orange to clean up off the beach.
Surely it would explode.
Well, yeah, that's why we had a lot of orange to clean up off the beach.
Oh my goodness.
You played cricket on the beach.
What would
with
you
an
know
orange.
about cricket?
What would you know about? There
Look.
it is.
Look, sometimes you just have to put a bat to an orange and see what happens.
Also, Gus, you said it in such a way as if it's a normal thing to do.
It is.
It's
Right.
not.
In the chat, let us know if you've ever played cricket with an orange or any kind of fruit. I bet someone's played cricket with some kind of fruit.
Okay, some kind of fruit like
Or if you're
extends
from the
thing.
US, baseball with any kind of fruit.
I haven't.
No one
Well,
has.
you're not
Just
the-
Gus.
Lawrence,
Oh, this is segregation now.
Lawrence is from France,
He
strictly
is.
speaking.
Bonjour, ça va?
I don't know how he's got through the podcast. He doesn't know how to speak English.
He's confused.
Confused.com.
He is Confucian.
Yeah, to get some context to that, Lawrence is from Guernsey.
Ah,
Oh, he's
there
gonna
it
hate
is.
you for that. Oh, he does not like you for that.
Oh.
There's one named Aaron.
You said there were no normal names in Pokemon. You lied. There's Aaron.
That's not a
Is there any
Pokemon.
other ones that have like fairly normal, like human names?
Um,
Oh, it's a Hitmonlee.
I don't know,
Hitmonchan.
but I don't think Aaron's not spelt like that, is it? Aaron's spelt,
It's spelled differently. Yeah, but like so is Eevee.
yeah. So it's not like they've got like a conventional name.
Oh, this dude has a
That annoys me.
Moltres.
Is the Pokemon named Aaron just Aaron A. Aronson?
That is a.
Oh,
It's not shiny, mate.
yeah, but I got attacked by it.
Oh, I see. We're behind on you. It's tiny.
Run away.
It's tiny.
Jay says there's a Pokemon kid named Jonathan. To be
What
fair, I
point
would quite like to see
Is
that.
there? No,
No,
there isn't.
No,
Lie.
Toby.
you've been played.
You've been ad.
you imagine there's a Pokemon called Steve or like Paul?
Exposed you on your own Pokemon channel.
Will. Dave.
The hatred in Toby's always there.
I don't think there
God's
are
sake,
any
for
with
God's
just
sake,
like
Lawrence.
normal names.
I know, I've got a song stuck in my head now, it's bad.
Yeah, Lawrence likes to hum.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think Victory Road's very good. Can someone suggest a place for me to go and shy him? That's
I
better.
promise, if we start a podcast, I will not hum during said podcast.
Yeah, do let us know if you want to see us actually do a podcast.
Yeah, instead of
If
just
this is
rambling.
actually entertaining enough that you guys want to see more. I mean, God knows why you'd want more of this, but
I'd say highly doubt.
if you do want more, then let us know.
Link in the description. Plug. New algorithms, words.
Go and watch all the other series on the channel and subscribe below if you haven't.
Don't you think it's kind of weird, something like the actual Pokemon designs? Like, I know this has probably been said before, but like, what's the deal with just a bunch of eggs?
Yeah, no, that is true. And how do they form together to be one Pokemon?
Yeah. It's like, how many eggs define an execute? Like, does that have to be a certain
Yeah.
number? Or like, can you have one egg as an execute?
And like a Slowbro that just has like a shoulder attached to a Slowpoke's leg. What happens if the shoulder decides to let go?
It becomes a poke.
It just becomes a Slowpoke and a shoulder again. This was someone else's YouTube video I've just stolen that idea from, and I can't remember who it was. Somebody go and find it. Put it in the description.
Sam's an insane human who spends his summers touring random parts of the world for months on end with only a tent and a bike.
If you ever see a man sort of just cycling around with like a shaggy beard and eating nothing but pasta, say hello, because it's definitely Sam.
It's Sam, yeah. It is.
Guaranteed to be Sam.
He'll probably
Nah,
ask you
I'm
if
actually
you
not
can
going
get
to
a
be
free meal
cycling
off
this
him.
summer.
You're
No,
not
you're
cycling.
not.
I've got
No, he's
excited.
not.
Oh
hiking.
no!
He's
You're
hiking.
hiking.
Big hiking in Scotland.
I thought you were cycling it.
Nah. Because I mean, I could cycle the length of Scotland in like basically no
Not very
time.
long.
Like if the plan is to do the Cape Wrath Trail, which is about 2 to 3 weeks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
When are you actually planning to go out there? Was it August time you were saying?
Like, it literally depends on the virus, so I can't really plan.
Fair
It's
enough.
kind of going to be as soon as I can. I need to do
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a test run because I've not really done much hiking. So my plan is to do a test run down on the South Downs Way over in South England.
So how many
just-
nights
yeah.
will that be?
That'll be like 3 nights or something. Unless
Just
I'm
as like
bored.
a test run.
Like I could
Sam.
just be bored because after exams I'll have nothing to do, so I could just do the whole South Downs Way, which will be like a week to walk.
I would say do longer than 4 days because when I did the coast to coast last year, and a few experienced hikers were talking to me on the first evening, I think they were saying the first 2 days always feel much harder than they actually are, but then from the third onwards, your legs are like used to it.
Yeah,
So therefore, if you want to like judge if you can actually do it, you should set longer than sort of 4 days because
Well, I know I
you set
can
you're
do it
actually
because,
walking.
like, what I always do when I go cycling is I always have about a week where I basically I'm not like cycling the same amount of distance as I normally would do because it's kind of the first week I'm getting used to it. So like
Yeah.
I fully expect like my first week to be like slacking.
Yeah.
Slacking's the name of a Pokemon.
I was gonna say the exact same thing.
That is solid reference, Sam. I love it. Sam, have you ever played Pokemon?
I played some Pokemon Black and White back in the day.
Oh,
Ooh.
see, I did not play those.
It's quite a
I
good
did
one.
not like that one.
No, I quite liked it. I thought it was quite good.
It's the
have
only
to say,
Pokemon game I've played, so
It's not
I've
the
got
best,
nothing to
it's not
base
the
it.
worst.
I'd quite like to go and play it.
I don't know, I
I'd
just
like to
find
get hold-
that the guy needs a haircut. You know, the prince, whoever, or whatever the storyline is. He just needs a trim.
What,
Used to
He
have a
does-
trim.
he really
Is that
does.
how
He
he needs to
really
deal with
does.
all of his issues?
He needs a new lid.
I just think short back and sides, he wouldn't be so like angsty and everything.
New year, new lid.
Yeah.
Grow up and get a real haircut.
What's that from?
I don't know. I think I just made it up.
That is the new channel slogan. Grow up and get a haircut.
I
Grow up
actually
and get a
really
real
need a haircut though.
Oh, I
Oh,
let my
my
dad
mum
shave
cut my
mine off
hair.
at the start of.
Yeah, I wouldn't
let-
trust my dad doing that.
My
neither.
family got clippers, so it's not actually too bad.
Wait,
So-
has your sister had her hair cut off by the clippers?
No, but I had mine.
Okay, that's okay.
It's not a bad attempt to be fair, I'd say. Shout out to
Bold.
my mum.
Yeah, shout out to my dad who did the same thing. And he messed it up. He cut too much off the he sliced a massive chunk out the side of my head.
Ooh, that's not
You
good.
just shouted out your dad, and then
Is that
you
why
said
you've been
he did a shoddy
acting
job.
funny recently?
Yeah, yeah,
Recently.
yeah. I've just got a massive lump of my brain missing.
A full frontal lobotomy.
Lobotomy. Oh, let's not go into lobotomies. They're horrible. Right, Toby.
Yeah.
Should we start thinking about bringing this to a close?
I was thinking the exact same thing. We are indeed the same person.
Sam says, enjoy the playoffs, Gus. So me. So Sam, this is not Sam in the chat. This is Sam that I lived with in my second year of university, who is a Coventry football supporter, and I'm a Portsmouth football supporter, and we're in the same league. So he's bullying me about it because they're doing better than we are, significantly better than we are.
Oh, Sam,
That was a
Sam,
long story, but
Big up Coventry, Sam. Good team, them. Good team.
you're so mean. That's so harsh. Hi,
Although,
Sam. Thanks for watching.
To be fair to Gus, Plymouth are quite a good team as well. Like, you know, like. they're pretty
I
decent.
hate you
You know
so
what? Big up
much.
Plymouth. Big up Plymouth. They are well done.
Good quality
Floodboi
team there.
says we should do this again. It was fun chatting with everyone.
We should.
Yeah, I'll be down to do this again.
So I'm down
And
to do it
thanks,
again.
thanks for watching, Floodboi. Appreciate your support.
Next Saturday,
No, I'm
another
down
stream,
to do
same
this
time.
again. It was an awful experience. I would like
Guys,
to
I think everyone needs to realise that it's not Gus and Toby's channel anymore. Sam, from popular vote, has now inherited the channel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
tomorrow
so please
we'll.
refer to Sam.
It's alright.
So
Tomorrow we'll
we're
change.
going to be posting some videos of me camping, and we'll take it from there.
Sam, if you ever do make a channel and put up some content, we'll put your channel in the description.
I'm actually a big video from Scandinavia, so that will actually be happening quite soon.
That'll be happening soon. So we'll when you post that, we'll put that in the description.
Nice.
Nice, right? I think that's probably where we're going to leave it.
Yeah.
All right.
Everyone who tuned in.
Yeah, thanks for everybody that came and listened, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Indeed.
Adios.
I say bye,
Goodbye,
but
everyone.
Toby's now got to actually end the stream.
See you later.
Also,
Well,
before
I'm
we
going to
end-
end the stream
before
now.
we
so.
end, Floodboi,
Alright.
you will definitely be in the highlight. Don't worry.
All right, see you in a bit. Bye, guys.
Yeah, see ya.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.